Today, I don't want to just exactly show you the best and easiest client acquisition method, but also I want to give you the exact blueprint on how to learn it on your own. Because if you also had enough that in 2025 everything has a payment wall, then this is going to be your golden opportunity. Because this is exactly how I learned the easiest client acquisition method without a course and generated over $100,000 for me and my clients. As you can see, here are some Stripe screenshots and also recent results that I got from my client. I want you to listen to these voice memo.
Like we had, for example, we have one lady who booked a call a couple of days ago. Just she just found me randomly. I think watched the organic VSL, opted in, booked a call, and she is on the verge of paying 7 grand. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This method is the easiest client acquisition method, and you can learn it without a course because I did it and I'm going to teach you exactly how. Now, firstly, we have to answer the question, why is this the best client acquisition method? And I'm going to compare it with two other client acquisition methods which I have personally tried. One of them is IG cold DMs and the other is email cold DMs. So let's just go through them. Now, one of the biggest problems that you have already seen and you know about is that when you're doing outreach like IG cold DMs, you're chasing clients. And if you're chasing clients, like DMing them, follow upping them, you have no leverage. And what no leverage means is that you have no actual way of closing them if they don't want to close. While with another method, you can have leverage and people will be attracted to you. People will be like, okay, this person is the guy who I just want to work with. It's not that you are running after other people. And also, it's like you have to put in a lot of manual labor, like searching the leads, sending the outreach, and doing this every single day, like continuously without any stop. And even if you just, hire VAs and stuff like that, it's still going to take you a lot of time and energy out of your day because it is a lot of manual labor. Exactly who to follow up with, exactly, what type of person is what stage in the pipeline, and all these little nitty details which no one tells you when it's starting to talk about IGDMs or any kind of cold outreach. And also, IGDMs is really, really saturated. And and this is something that I think you already know if you're trying to get clients online, that IGDMs is just so saturated that it's incredible. And the reason for that is because anyone with even 2 IQ can do it. Like anyone can do it. And now, of course, with all of these downsides like chasing clients, no leverage, manual labor, and being saturated due to anyone doing it, like this is there are upsides as well. Like anyone can do this. Like that is a huge upside. Also, you can scale with VAs, and that leads to overhead and stress. Like giving them money and just giving them the SOPs, giving them the systems, but you can do it. Like that's an upside which is somewhat easy to do. Of course, you need the right VAs, but it's not that hard to do. And you can easily source leads. That's one of the upsides of IG, that lead sourcing is really easy. And now that's exactly how IG cold DMs look like. Like you can decide whether this fits you or not, but I think this is not the easiest way to get clients right now in the current industry where we are in a trust recession. No one trusts someone, when, especially when they are DMing someone else. So, with that said, let's just go through the email cold DMs. How is this different? Well, here as well, you're still chasing clients, like you have no leverage. You're DMing them, you're sending them an email, it's completely the same. You're trying to get them. It's somewhat different to sending IGDMs. It's still, you have to do a lot of manual labor, searching the leads, sending the outreach, and creating the emails and stuff like that. But with the other thing on emails is that somewhat this can be outsourced or just be done with systems or softwares, but that means that it needs money. And yeah, you can do that, but it needs money. And a lot of people think that emails, because it's really hard to set up and you need fluent English, especially with cold DMs when you're or cold looms, sorry, when you're trying to create a loom and you have to talk English fluently and with a good pronunciation. Otherwise, people are going to know that, oh my God, this is just a random, Balkan kid trying to get some money from me. So that's why it's really important. And for that reason, a lot of people think that it's not saturated because you need a lot of setup thing, you need a fluent English, you need money. No one is doing this, but it is very, very saturated. I still have an completely outsourced called Loom system, and still to this day, I get back emails like saying like, "This is the 11th, the 12th, email I get these days. So just fuck off, like literally." And even though I have a very niche client profile who I'm trying to, target with my cold looms, still they are getting a lot and a lot of emails from other people. Now, with that said, this is the downside for the email cold looms. And what is the actual upside? Well, it's really easy to stand out, because email looms, it's like very just trash. A lot of people just don't even know how to record it. It's just trash, like trash, trash. And with that, you can very easily stand out. Like if you have just a good camera, good mic, good audio, it's like you can talk fluently, you can just express yourself. You're, the type of person who just loves to talk online, then it's like easy to stand out. Like it's not that hard to stand out in code looms. And in the same way, it's very easy to scale. It's very, very easy to scale to amounts that it's just high. Like you can scale very easily from sending daily 50 looms a day to 200 looms a day. Like it's just setting up two more things and bang, that's done. In the same way, you can use softwares to do everything for you. It's like you can buy really just the leads, and there's a lot of softwares for lead sourcing. So with emails, it's really, really easy to scale. But still, I don't think that's the easiest client acquisition method in this day and age. Now, with that said, what it is exactly? So let me reveal this to you. This is what we call niche YouTube channels. Now, why do I say this? Because it's high leverage. Like think about it. You're creating content to solve someone's problems and they're watching the entire video. You're building so much leverage through that people just want to work with you because they trust you, they love you, they understand that you're an expert. And it's incredibly easy to scale. It's really easy to scale. Like think about it. If you want to send from a 100 DMs a day to 1,000 DMs a day, that's huge scaling. That's really hard to do. While doing it on a niche YouTube channel, it's like easy. If you're getting just 100 views a day, needs to something really simple needs to be solved in order to get 1,000 views a day. And it's easy. That's really easy to do. And you don't have to do any lead sourcing, so there is no manual labor of sourcing leads or buying softwares to source leads for you. That's not how it works. And saturation is your advantage. And we are going to talk about that in a second on how you can learn this on your own. But saturation on YouTube is really your advantage. So it's not like, oh my God, so too many people sending DMs nowadays. No, if the YouTube space is saturated, that is your advantage. And I'm going to explain that in a second how that works. And you're building reciprocity. You're solving people's problems. You're talking to them. You're showing your expertise. They are going to be like, I feel indebted to this person, so I'm going to book a call, I'm going to just buy his product, and I'm just going to become his client. It's very, very easy right now in a niche YouTube channel to solve someone's problem, stand out from the crowd because saturation is your advantage, get up to 1,000 views per video, which means for you exactly is that like you're sending 1,000 or 2,000 IG DMs. But the big difference is really that people who click on your YouTube channel, your YouTube video, are highly qualified and they are intentionally consuming your content. So it's not that you're harassing people and chasing down clients. People come to your video, they are intentional and they just want to consume what you have there. And the downside really to this is that you somewhat have to be an extrovert. Like you have to create content online. Like you have to talk to a camera. For me, especially to me, it was really hard at the start because I'm an introvert and I'm kind of antisocial. I don't like to go out. I like to be in my room and work on my business. And it was really hard for me at the start to talk to a camera because I felt like it's so strange. I don't even want to talk to people, not like to a camera. So that's why you somewhat need to be an extrovert, but it's not as much important as you guys would think. But that's a bit of downside to it. Now, the other thing is really fluent English. Like fluent English is really important. Like if you can't talk in English, if your pronunciation sounds like mine a year ago, it's like no one's going to watch your content because they don't understand what you're saying because of your pronunciation, your articulation, and just your English sentences doesn't make a sense. And still right now I'm trying to improve my grammar, my pronunciation, my articulation, because this is really an upside when it comes to creating content. If you can express yourself correctly, people just want to listen to you because you are leading them. Now, with that said, this is why exactly niche YouTube channels is the easiest way right now to get clients and just scale and just make, thousands upon thousands of dollars, just like here. So, how did I learn all of this without a course? Let's just go through exactly how, I did it. How to learn this acquisition method on your own. Now, do you remember I mentioned like saturation is your advantage? Like that's pretty odd, right? Now, compared to IG, Loom, or any kind of cold outreach, you have no clue what others are doing and how they are succeeding. So if you compare it to a cold outreach, people are sending DMs and some people are winning with them, but you don't know how they're doing it. And if you want to learn that, you must buy their program. It's like, I must buy this shit. And if you don't buy it, like you're not going to know. While if you compare that to YouTube, YouTube is open. You can see what others are doing. You can see what's working for others. You can see how to be better than others. Saturation is your advantage. You can steal, you can copy, you can be better than everyone else on the entire competition. So, with that said, if you know that saturation is your advantage and you know that YouTube is open, you can see everyone else, how to learn it. This is the 5-step process I use that every single day. This is a cycle. I'm going to exactly go through how this works. And then you're going to know exactly how to do this for yourself as well. So, with that said, how to learn it, let's go to the first step. Firstly, you have to take action. I don't care. I don't care what you think. If you don't take action, you're not going to succeed. Just take a look at my YouTube channel's analytics the last month almost. Like, think one post, post, and from here every single day. This was somewhat two in the same day. So every single day, I was posting a piece of content. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to get clients. I am just posting content. I am making myself better. I'm improving and I'm just posting content. And this is not enough. Like, let me show you my own YouTube channel. Like, I have been posting content to my own YouTube channel like for almost 2 years now. Like, just look back. Oldest. What is the oldest? Like, look, 2 years. Like, I went viral on IG 2 years ago, and I created a content here also 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And here, continuously, I was trying to create content. Like, look how much content I have been creating in order for me to get to this point. Like, it takes time and it takes effort. But that's not enough because I have other channels. Like, take a look at this. I have this channel exactly, which I started as a YouTube automation channel. And right now, to this day, I'm still getting views on it because I am trying to get views. I'm trying to be better at YouTube and I'm trying to be, getting more views. Like, look, this is just a YouTube automation channel. But also on this same channel, like in 2018, when I was a little kid, I was creating gaming content because I knew that I love YouTube. I was every single day living playing Fortnite, living playing League of Legends, living playing Clash Royale, everything I was living and playing Rocket League. Like, I was playing games and I was living it, I was recording videos. Like in 2018, that's 7 years from now. Like 7 years ago, I was trying to be better at YouTube. In the same way, I have other channels. And take a look at this. This is my other channel, which I haven't used in a lot of time now. And it's like, I have here, I don't know how much million views because I was here posting content, which is motivational content. I have these edits, which were motivational edits and got 300,000 views, 300,000 views. Like, I was continuously trying to become better at YouTube since 2018. So that's 7 years I'm in the game. Of course, not continuously every single day, but I was trying to become better. So, with that said, that's why right now it's much easier for me to talk about YouTube, to create YouTube content, but still, I'm not good enough yet. And still, I need to take action. And that's why, guys, you must understand if you want to be good at any kind of client acquisition method, with the easiest client acquisition method right now, like YouTube, you have to just take action. And if you have the question like, Robert, what do I say? How do I record a video? What title, thumbnail, packaging, anything? We are going to cover that in a second. But know that if you don't take action, no one is going to help you out and you're never going to win in this, okay? Take action. I don't care how bad your video is. I don't care how much you think it's not a great video. Just take the action, okay? Create the video. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is consuming. If you have taken action somewhat around YouTube, you have to consume content around YouTube. And that's why, guys, you have this question like how to create title, how to create idea, how to create thumbnail, how to, talk about the value in the video. I want you to watch this exact video. I'm going to link it down below. It's going to be the second link in the description. The first link is my Calendly, where I can help you with one-on-one guidance. Watch this video. Exactly, I walk you through how to create a micro niche YouTube channel and start creating content and just start generating views. This is exactly that video. You can go through this, you can consume it, and you're going to know exactly what to do. But if you have consumed this content, that's not enough. You need to take the next step, which is analyzing. You have to analyze other people's content. And how can you be better if you don't analyze? Consuming is good, taking action is a must, but analyzing is what is the highest leverage activity. And just if you take an example of what I did personally, I have click here and I can go to my Miro board where I have written down and analyzed other people's titles, thumbnails, as you can see, writing down like what's there, why it is there, why, what, trying to understand the principles behind content and trying to really think through and understand what I need to do in order to be better at content and YouTube. And so that's why packaging is important. And as I mentioned, if you know what's performing well, a video that gets more views is a good video. Something in that is working. So you have to steal that, you have to copy that, you have to understand that. In the same way, scripts understand what others are talking about and why are they saying this. These are just the YouTube organic VSS. I've looked through, analyzed, I try to understand word by word why they are saying what they are saying and what does that mean. Also, I've taken a look at Iman Gaji's last event, read through, I don't know, around 50,000 words, step by step, word by word. Why is he saying what he's saying? What is the title, the thumbnail? Why is this? The entire event. I want to understand YouTube. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm taking every single day the action. I'm analyzing every single day other people who already succeeded on YouTube. And I'm just going to win over time because I'm giving 110% effort every single day. Now, if every single day you took action, you consumed, you analyzed, then you have to take notes. If you take action, consume content, analyze, you must note them. Note what you messed up. Note what could you implement. Note what is missing. Note down everything. I'm going to show you exactly right now how my notes look like. I will open up my Cortex because Cortex is where I'm usually, creating not just creating my content, but just looking through exactly what to do. Sorry, I misclicked twice. So this is my Cortex and I have to log in. Okay, so here we are at exactly my Cortex and where I'm just trying to understand everything. And here you can see so my so-called learning curve on where I'm trying to understand and learn something. Here I'm trying to learn YouTube. And just take a look at my notes. Yesterday, after analyzing my content, analyzing other people's content, these are the notes I've written down. Look, before that day, this day, another one, and just like this, I'm trying to continuously take notes and understand what's happening. In the same way I did with sales, trying to understand sales and really just taking notes on what I could improve. So this is exactly, guys, what you need to do if you just want to make money and just win. Like, yeah, guys, you can, pay someone else to give you the exact details to, win with something. But if you don't take action, consume it, and analyze it, and just intentionally put it into your brain, you're not going to win at it. Like you can just go for like you can come to me and be like, Robert, I want you to coach you. I want you to coach me. I can be like, okay, I will coach you. Like, no problem. But see, if you just don't take action, consume, and internalize all the details I'm trying to give you, you're never going to win with that. So that's why it's really important. Take notes, take action, consume content, analyze, and note the details, note these things that you have seen. And when you have noted them, go through those notes and just improve every single day. Take your notes, like understand what you have written down, why you have written down, where could you improve, and implement it into your next action. Your action meaning this part where you're taking action, consuming content, analyzing content, taking notes, and improving 1% every single day. And exactly, if you follow this structure, you're going to be able to learn the easiest client acquisition method without any course or paying money to anyone. Of course, that's a way to make and you fast track your entire journey, but you can do it all alone. And guys, if you do this daily, it's going to be a matter of weeks to get it rolling and start generating clients with the easiest client acquisition method. Thank you so much for watching. Link down below in the description. Everything you need. Thank you so much. Next time we talk again.